Hey, what's up, guys? Rob over at Cross Viper Cards. Something a little different today. PSA order finally came in. So we mailed this a long time ago. They received it July 25th. Finally got it in. Good Lord, it took forever. So figured to show you guys what we have. I haven't looked at these. I have seen the grades, but I haven't actually looked at them. Just being honest. Alright. Try not to destroy them. You probably saw that. It's alright. We'll leave those for last. Alright, let's check them out. So, if you like Dan Marino, you probably want to look away. So I did submit some Dan Marino stuff, but a lot of baseball in there too. So, alright. 22 pristine Ichiro Suzuki. Pretty happy about that one. Came back a PSA 10. A little surface on there, but nothing too crazy, so I was okay with a 9. Julio Rodriguez. Kind of expecting a 9 on this one. I just figured I spent so much for it. We'll give it a shot. Try to get it graded. This is a Vlad. Super clean. Pretty centered. Just a hair off centered. That one came out as a PSA 10. I'm being told that they're done making the Gypsy Queen black and white. I'm sorry, Gypsy Queen altogether. So it's cool to have that one. Derek Jeter. This is his retirement card. They had a Topps now. I got the 99. I wasn't sure if I was going to pull a 10 or not. I figured this one would probably be a 9. Came back a 10. Pretty happy about that. So this one was like a 50-50. Every single one of these have been grading an 8. I actually hit this in a break, so I just wanted to send it, see what would happen. So it's a Mike Trout out of 50. Bowman's Best die cut heat wave. It's one of the shiny refractor ones. So it comes back an 8, but you know, that's one card that I actually hit. So I'm okay with that. Kevin Alcantara. So one of my favorite products is Sapphire. We hit this in there. I'll be honest, I didn't even have this in a top loader. Don't know what I was thinking. But he's been looking pretty good in the minors. Yankee. So we sent that out for grading. And came back at 10. Pretty excited about that. Acuna. So when I sent these, Acuna was pretty hot. You know, they're PSA 9, 10, coin flip. These Topps Now cards, there's so many of them that have surface issues that you just don't know. It's just a coin flip. Whoever you're going to get grading. Kyle Trask. He was kind of in line. There's rumors about him being the starter. Clearly not. But I did hit this one myself. This was in one of those Fanatic orange boxes, those mega boxes. Super limited. Came back at 10, so if he ever turns into something, we'll be sitting on that. Lewis Robert. No idea. His stuff's so cheap. The dude's a monster, just on a terrible team. So it's out of 49. Blue. Topps Now. PSA 10. I know, I always talk about this guy, but I did buy one of the, I can't remember if it was a postseason pack or whatever it was, but happened to hit his auto out of 25. The card was perfect, so I had to grade it. For $19, yeah, I'll throw that in there. Came back a PSA 10, so not a fan of the guy, but the card was clean, had to send it. This Acuna, so this is from 19 when they hit the postseason. Out of 49, that's when you can actually pick them and not do like the random pack thing. Came back at 10, pretty happy about that. The Mike Trouts, looks like all my Trouts got a 9. So, but for $19, you know, I could slab them. It's not a big deal. This one, I was nervous it was going to be an 8. But the signature was like clean, nice card. Got the 49, so I was like, yeah, we'll send it in and we'll give her a try. One of my favorite collections is the Lauren Taylor. So this is a purple. Spent a lot of money on this one. I didn't care if it came back a 5. We're getting it slabbed. So 6 out of 25 came back a PSA 9. So I do have a couple of these from the last video. I think we got a couple 10s, but I was so nervous about sending the Mike Trout I didn't. So I don't know if you guys remember this one. This is when he hit the 60 home runs, and they offered a special card. It was kind of expensive, but I got the first one out of the set. So it's 1 out of 60. It did have a couple soft corners. The surface was fine on the front, but on the back it was not. No idea how this is a 10, but I'll take it. But it's number 1. Looks awesome. So I'm a fan. And it's a thicker card. I don't know if you could tell that, but that sucker is thick. So a lot of times you can't tell in the videos, but super nice card. Huge fan. And I don't know if you know already, but I'm a big Marino fan. So I bought a couple of these off eBay. These are a shot in the dark, but I love the patches on it. This one is out of 15, if you can see right there. Came back a PSA 9. I figured it wasn't going to be a 10. There's just, so when they grade stuff, every edge they look at, it's about impossible. So I figured it'd be an 8 or a 9, but that's all right. I'm a big Marino fan. I'll take it. This is the, what do they call these? The silver packs. So in 2022, Topps Chrome, they forgot to put the SPs in all the packs. Well, the boxes got real cheap on eBay. I bought a box, and it was going to come with a silver pack, so the dude sent me a silver pack, and this was in it. So on a 3-card pack, I did hit one of the monsters in it. I actually waited till this dropped in value, and I did not get dinged by a PSA for the value thing. So supposedly they think this is a $500 card or less, which I'm cool with. But it did come back a 10. Super, super happy about that. This is a little bit older card, 2019 Optic. But I thought the card was awesome. It looked pretty clean. I think there was a little mark on the front. But otherwise, not too crazy. Once again, I figured it's going to be a 9, give or take. So this came back an 8. But I love the card. It is numbered out of 10. 6 out of 10. There was another one on eBay, but it was pretty messed up. Like I guess the one on eBay would have got a 5 if that got an 8. Another Panini 1. So it's so funny they sell these boxes for $500-$600, and then you could buy these off eBay for like $250, $300. So like, how is a card like this not even pay for the box? Drives me nuts. But once again, PSA 9. I'm okay with that. Kind of figured, not upset. PC stuff anyways. Never gonna sell it. So this was the mystery player A guy. I don't know if you guys remember that. Triple threads. I was in a pretty big break. Had the Blue Jays, and nobody knew who the mystery player was. So they randomed it off. I got it. It's a 44 out of 50. Love Jordan. Huge fan. PSA 10. So I'm super happy about that. Love the card. And he's going to be a monster. And well, he already is in the playoffs. So it's just, I hate to root against him, but I just do not like Jose Altuve. This is a buddy's card. It's kind of funny because he's a giant Steeler fan. We sent this in early July or middle of July. And I was like, just send it in. Who cares? At least it's slabbed. It's a Chase Claypool Black 101. I don't know if you guys can see that. Came back an 8. Who cares? I mean, there's a little surface on it, and Panini sucks anyways. But it's kind of funny because I'm a huge Dolphins fan, and he just got traded to the Dolphins. He hasn't suited up for 2 games. He's probably learning the playbook, that kind of thing. But it's just kind of funny. But it's an 8. Is what it is. But I think when you have the 101s, as long as it's not destroyed, I would send it in. So we got 2 monsters here. This, I don't know if you guys remember watching this live. Well, I don't think it was live, but I recorded it. Derek Jeter. This is out of Brooklyn Collection. Probably one of my favorite products. And I guessed it in the pack. So I said, hey, how about a Derek Jeter auto? No kidding, I freaking pulled it. So I did grade it. I I don't think this should have been a 10. There's a couple smudges on it that I couldn't get out. Came back a 10, so obviously they were kind of lenient on me. Maybe they're Yankees fans, but awesome card out of 20. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then this is the big one. I figured I was gonna get dinged like a upcharger, but I didn't. So I pulled this out of Brooklyn. Nolan, actually my wife did. So she opened this one a while back. 101 Nolan Ryan. It does have a soft corner. No idea how it's a 10, but I'll take it. Centering's pretty good on it. Signature's perfect. So Nolan Ryan, Brooklyn, 1 of 1. So that's these two cards. I just think they're awesome. And hopefully Brooklyn doesn't get too expensive. I want to buy a bunch of it. Probably my favorite product. Just the cards are so clean. Great autos. I mean, there's some bums in there. I get it, but there's bums in everything. But I pulled these myself. Probably one of my two of my favorite cards that I've actually pulled. That and that Mike Trout, but it's an 8, so we'll leave that in there. But guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you want to shoot me a subscribe, comment, like, whatever, and then we'll catch you on the next one. I don't know what's next. Topps has been taking forever for everything, so we did the mega boxes. That's in the previous video. Maybe some update. I'm thinking about just going to Walmart and buying all of the $17 Allen and Ginter. So maybe we'll do that and just see how much money we could lose. So, all right. Well, until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.